And we are live. This is Sunday's Best Bets. That was a collaborative name between me and my mom. As you see with me, I have Cole's mom. I'm Cole. Sniffing Glue 22. Let's talk about some fucking football. How you feeling about the football season, mom?
Um, personally, I'm excited to start watching some games again. I've kind of been out of the loop the last two-ish, almost three-ish years, honestly, just for some personal reasons. So I'm not in the loop as much as I usually am. I'm kind of playing catch up a little bit. It's a little bit harder for me to play catch up because I started working again, which is great. But I'm excited. I just don't feel as knowledgeable as I usually am. But maybe doing this will kind of uh alleviate all of that.
I feel it because football kind of is like when I was a kid, I just really loved the competition. I was really a competitive kid, but as I've gotten older, it's more like an escape from all the bullshit as an adult. You know what I mean? Like it's just one good day every week to just kind of ignore everything that's going on. So
Yeah. Yeah.
um, so let's get into it. Right off rip, this is breaking news, by the way. Let's see if I can find the clip for it.
Prepare all morning with hits, and then all of a sudden, 7 minutes before our show, there is some breaking news involving the Miami Dolphins. Tyreek Hill was detained by authorities for a driving violation on the way into a game. You're going to see this video online everywhere. I just was texting with his agent, Drew Rosenhaus. Drew says that Tyreek is now with the team, and he still plans to play today. But this is on the drive into the stadium. Had an incident, a traffic violation. Something to keep your eyes on as we get closer to kickoff.
Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty Scheffler sounds like that. We'll get the full details in a bit there, Jules.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find any updates.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill. He said he expects to play, but like I feel like that was less than an hour ago, and he was right outside the stadium. For a driving violation.
One hell of a traffic violation.
Especially considering that's like your city's team, you know what I mean?
Like where is that cop from? Honestly.
It was a whole bunch of cops. You saw the video, right? A whole bunch of them.
Prepare all morning with hits, and then all of a sudden, 7 minutes before our show, there is some breaking news involving the Miami Dolphins. Tyreek Hill was detained by authorities for a driving violation on the way into a game. You're going to see.
Why so many? I don't understand. For a traffic violation,
he's fast. He's the fastest guy in the NFL. So
I don't care. I don't care. That isn't okay. So he's the fastest guy in the NFL, but so you think what 1,300 little freaking Miami cops are going to get out of here? Not even if they all had Lambos. Stop. That I didn't watch the video. That's funny. A traffic violation. Like, but what kind of traffic violation? Because not very many of them are arrestable offenses.
You know he was speeding like in a what was that, Ferrari or Lambo?
I don't know. I couldn't tell. Oh, there's the Jack.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, grandson.
Can I do my podcast? Can I do my podcast? Go do your thing, okay?
Can I please?
No, you were in the podcast last night. All right. You don't even know. You don't even like football.
Wait. What do you mean he doesn't like football? Of course he likes football.
I mean, he wants to get into it, but he's just like he watches it and he's like, this sucks. Like So where are all of my clips? Okay, so like let's get into it a little bit. Right off rip, we have that was Travis Kelce walking into the stadium. course, you have Taylor Swift. You can't have NFL without Taylor Swift nowadays. Um, and then that game was pretty crazy, actually. Did you catch any highlights of that game? I know you didn't really watch it. The Chiefs versus the Ravens on Thursday.
Thursday. Let me think. Thursday. Bro, didn't I just sleep right through that shit?
I think you did, but
I think I did.
did you check any of the highlights though?
No, I slept up until I went to work yesterday, bro, and then I came home and slept again. Like,
That game was on Thursday, so that was like
listen,
4 days
right?
ago.
Listen, when you came in this morning, was like, "Are we doing this or what?" I was like, "Did the season start already?" That's how
It
I
started.
can't accept that it's September. I keep thinking it's July.
We're 8
Like,
days in.
preseason's over. Like, what is happening?
We're 8 days in.
I'm sorry.
He was on the back. He was not down. He puts his hand on the ground and he gets up. That is one unbelievable churning and burning and getting hit and rolling over. Never did he hesitate at all.
Rolling over bodies, never had a knee or other body part down, and gets him the first down.
Okay, so
that was late in the game, where it was still pretty close. I mean, it was really pretty close the whole time. And the running back gave it to the running back, and they tried to tackle him. He just kind of rolled over the Ravens, literally, and it kept going. And the Ravens had to get down, but every Chief in the building knew he was never down. So, like, that was pretty crazy to watch. I watched that. I watched that game from start to finish.
Wait a minute, time out. I'm sorry. I know we've moved on a little bit, but I just realized I was looking at the cops when you pointed out the video. That's Tyreek on the ground.
Yeah, no shit. What did you think? Where did you think he was? They were detaining him.
Like, when you get arrested for a traffic violation, don't they just let you stand up? Like,
Do you know who Tyreek Hill is?
no, I don't. I
That
have no clue.
motherfucker talks his shit to the grave. and
There's that many cops, and he's being handcuffed on the ground,
he's a black man in Florida.
like, right
You know what I
outside
mean?
the
Like,
state. I'm calling bullshit on this. That's a traffic violation. Okay. I mean,
I'm telling you, he was going like 60 in a 35. I'm telling you, in a Lambo. What was that, Lambo or Ferrari, Corvette, something? One of them fucking.
I don't think that was a Corvette.
I don't know. I don't know cars like that.
I'd be mad. Oh, I would be so mad. Oh, I would be so mad.
Yeah,
He
you know
better
they're
been going
impounding his car.
160. He had better been going 160. Like,
Do you think they knew who he was?
I mean, I don't even fucking care, honestly. Like,
They had to have ID'd him at some point.
well, then there's that. Hopefully before they had him on the ground, but who knows? I'm not advocating for, letting speeders off. We both know it's dangerous. You and I had that incident with that little young kid a few weeks ago. But I mean, damn. Maybe, I guess these cops take it more serious. It's more serious in Florida, apparently. I guess. Okay. But he still thinks he's gonna make it to the game. My dude, they done pulled you out the Lambo and they have your ass on the ground. I don't know. I'm not so sure myself. I'm sorry. We can carry on. We can move past it. I just, like I said, I'm trying to find more recent news, and then I saw the video again, and like I didn't realize he was on the ground.
You're not even watching the video. Like, that's the problem.
Well, no, I heard about it. Like, I don't always have to watch the video. And then you asked me if I knew how many cops. I said no. So I went back, we watched, and I was just looking at the cops. But yeah, they have fully got him on the ground, yo.
Right.
Those cops are so fucking fired.
I don't know, man. They arrested a rich black man in Florida. They're probably getting promotions.
Promotions, yeah.
From 50 plus, from 53 tonight. No.
Oh, they're going to love that.
Five-time All-Pro.
So the Chiefs mascot was pissed because he thought Justin Tucker made the field goal. I'm doing a show right now. Do not interrupt, please. Do not interrupt. So the mascot was pissed off because he thought Justin Tucker made the field goal, and he missed. So then he started to celebrate. He realized that he missed.
Don't he get pissed off at? He's the one who wasn't paying attention.
That's what I'm saying. But like, what's funny is, well, what's crazy is, what was that?
From 50 plus, from 53 tonight. No.
Yeah, that's a 53-yard field goal. That's a chip shot for Justin Tucker. Justin Tucker has missed like 10 kicks his entire career. He's been playing since 2012. You know what I mean? Like, he played more years than he's missed field goals.
Right.
Like, that was a crazy miss. And I mean, the game came down to like a touchdown, so that was a big deal. Like, I guess, you know, if he made it, it wouldn't have made that much of a difference, but it probably would have changed the flow of the game. The Chiefs ended up winning that game 27-20, which came down to the exact wire. Let me see if I can pull that right here.
Lamar trying to make magic happen. Throw it end zone. Likely 2 feet down.
Let's make sure.
Oh,
Very close.
The runner's toe hit out of bounds. It's an incomplete pass. The game is over. Kansas City has won.
So by a toenail, that was there was no time on that clock. By a toenail, the Chiefs won that game because it would have tied that game up.
Yeah.
I was waiting for overtime. I kind of wanted to see it go into overtime, but and then we actually had a Brazil game this year. I don't know that we've ever played in Brazil, the NFL.
Well, I bet we don't now anymore after.
Let's check out some highlights for that real quick.
Barkley in motion, 2nd and 8. Hurts looking to get away. Walker tries to get to him, and Hurts fighting for the extra yards.
And Jalen Hurts is making big-time runs. Turns into a fullback, runs through the tackle. Unbelievable. Eric Stokes, the corner. That's a handful.
So that was Jalen Hurts. He's from Houston, so like, you know, probably knows some of his people.
15 rushing touchdowns last year. Instead, he gives it to his running back, and Barkley fights. Touchdown! It's a hat trick for the newest Eagle.
That's good old Saquon Barkley, who formerly is a Giant, now an Eagle, and he's doing great. 3 touchdowns in the first game of the season. You can't go wrong with that, right? I bet you somebody is like happy for their fantasy team. I always ran Saquon Barkley the last few years that I played fantasy football. But now that you can sports gamble, I really don't find the point in fantasy football. But let's talk about the situation with the football field. Like, the field was just so bad in Brazil. Like, it did not hold up to NFL standards, and I'm just really annoyed that they didn't try harder to, like, I get that they want the NFL to spread, you know, Roger Goodell and all the owners and whatnot, but like,
Fucking hate Roger Goodell.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of him. But like, you know, I mean, we already know that Brazil is like a really fucked up ass country. You're not even allowed to get on Twitter there anymore as of like last week. Like, there's so much going on over there, and then y'all are gonna pull this bull.
How did we only get one serious injury from that? Is what I want to know.
Well, that pretty seemed to got injury. So that let's jump into that point real quick. So Packers quarterback Jordan Love suffers sprained MCL for the Eagles' initial timetable for return 3 to 6 weeks. So that's a major hit because Jordan Love is a great player, and he's going to be out half the season, damn near. You know what I mean? Like half the season will be over by then. The Packers are done. They're toast.
Okay,
They're
so
not-
NFL, what did we learn? Don't be so fucking greedy. Just keep our players here safe. Hopefully,
Yeah,
that's what
like
we
I mean,
learned.
like they give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like they made their money and they got their in. But here's my thing: is if that field sucks like that, that was an unwatchable game. I caught a glimpse of it, and people just kept falling down. I didn't want to watch that shit.
Well, not
You know what
only
I mean?
that, but even when they were running without incident, it still looked like they were just bogged down. Even from the first
Yeah,
clip,
like they were
the
trying to
air,
walk
they
on their
looked just
toes. You know, trying to.
bogged. Yeah, it was wild. It was wild.
It was ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like who? Like so anybody in Brazil are like, what the fuck is this game? What the fuck is they just fall down? You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like
I don't believe for 1 minute that we made a single American football fan over there like that.
yeah, they're like, I'm just gonna watch fucking soccer. Like
Well, they
which
call it football.
right. Well, and that's the other thing. Why like I know they don't do the soccer fields aren't that shitty.
That's
So
what I was
like
going to
what
ask. Like,
happened?
was that their way of kind of telling us we really don't want this? I mean, we know how to get rid of them.
I don't why would they agree to it if they didn't want it there? You know what I mean? They had to feel like it was gonna bring in money.
Oh no.
So yeah, we lost a who I thought was gonna make a breakout year this year. Have a great season because he was a rookie last. Well, no, I guess he was in his second or third year last year. But like, yes, last year was his first start because of Aaron Rodgers and all that. But it was effectively his rookie year last year, Jordan Love, and he did great. So, I feel like he was going to be in the running for maybe MVP. They had a good shot in the playoffs, and now half their season is lost because their quarterback is gone for half the season. So,
I mean,
at
yeah.
least a quarter of the season, it seems like. So, and then last bit of news, Jets Robert Saleh, that's the head coach. He said it would be fair to say Hassan Reddick won't play for his 49ers tonight, or that's Monday. That's the Monday night game. I don't even know what that is, but if it's making headlines, it's probably interesting. So take that in consideration with your bets, guys. Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson, calf, questionable to play Sunday versus Falcons, trending to Justin Fields starting. Both of those quarterbacks suck these days. Dolphins, Tyreek Hill, detained, will play.
They
We'll
said
call
he's
that
already
later.
been released and he's with the team. They're saying he wasn't actually arrested. He was just detained and then released. That's what I tried to tell you earlier, but you were fully ignoring me. Which is not atypical in our
I wish I had fucking money.
Why? I mean, I know why, but
So
what do
your
you mean?
favorite player and your favorite team
Shouldn't
signed
die.
Dak
Oh my
Prescott.
god. Why? Jesus.
Cowboys agreed to $240 million deal. That makes him the richest quarterback in the NFL. I believe that it's all my news. So now the boring stuff. I don't find it boring, but that's the
I know,
boring
I
part
didn't feel
about
like it was that boring. Today it was pretty fucking interesting.
Let's
You know
get-
what? You didn't even mention the temper tantrum that what was it, the Falcons coach had against the Saints during what preseason?
I do recall that where he was bitching that they were running up the score in a preseason game. Fuck out of here! I gotta figure out who my my A's and my B's are. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm sorry if your team is a C. Your whole team is a C. Got nothing to do with me. Fuck the Falcons, man. They're all crybabies. Atlanta
So
is just
much.
an entire city of crybabies. Fuck Atlanta. Like honestly, like fuck them. Fuck them.
Oh my god, yeah, so much. So much.
So this is what is left of our schedule for the week. Let's talk games. You get the first bet, Mom. So I'm gonna.
No.
Yeah, you get the first pick.
No, what do you mean the first pick? What do you mean? What do you want me to do here? I'm still not 100% sure what the fuck we're doing, my dude.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? We're picking win. We're doing straight money lines. We decided we're just gonna
No,
do
I
money
knew
lines.
that. I knew that, but just
You pick
I mean,
you pick a game, and who
the
do you
thing,
think's gonna
but
win?
the thing is, you know,
I can read you
immediately.
the odds.
Well, there are certain teams I don't give a fuck about the odds. You know that. Like, I'm gonna pull for my Saints every time. I don't give a shit. That's the thing. I'm never gonna pull for the. I'm never gonna bet on the Falcons. I'm never gonna bet on the Cowboys.
And
It's
you're
just.
not a smart better.
I mean, I've made worse bad decisions in my life, so I'm all right with it. We're not like betting for money or like who's doing the dishes or nothing, right? Boy, don't play with me.
They'll
Do
bring me
not
home.
play
They'll
with
bring me
me.
home a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
There's one sitting in the refrigerator literally right now.
Is it really? Good to know.
Okay.
About to have some
Well,
lunch in a minute
I
while the
say
game
that.
starts.
I say
We do
that.
have like 15 minutes till these games start, so we got to kind of like
Okay.
move it along a little bit. Who you
I'm
got? Pick any game. Like here, I can give you the whole schedule.
I'm gonna bet for my Saints to beat the shit out of Carolina.
I mean that's a solid bet. Let's look at the odds on that real quick. Let's see. We have you got Carolina versus New Orleans at 1 p.m. Eastern, and we have. Okay, so what? Why is that next week? I need this week. Okay, here we go. So, the Saints are 3.5-point favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Over Carolina. Okay,
I
so
can't believe that you're actually saying out loud that I'm not a smart better. I mean, you've met every one of my husbands, so we already
we
fucking
know
know.
that. Okay, for the record, I am a smart better. I just checked out my
I know I met your baby mama. Go ahead. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
I got a beautiful child out of that. So
I got beautiful children. I got a ton of them. Most of
well,
them.
I just checked my my stats on FanDuel, and I've netted like $1,300 so off of my bets. I'm 1,300 in the green. So that's pretty fucking good, I feel like.
Okay.
So I guess for the first bet, I'm gonna take an easy one and go Cincinnati over the Patriots. Okay, that's the easy one. They're 7.5. The Bengals are 7.5-point favorites. You know, like that's the easy one. I'm gonna snag that one real quick. Cincinnati over New England. All right, that's you. You're up.
Okay. Let me think. Um. I'm thinking. I think. I think I'm gonna. Oh, clearly, this is like a no fucking brainer, dude. I'm gonna pull for the Browns.
Browns over the Cowboys. Oh, you just saying that
I
because
don't
you
care.
don't want the.
I don't
That's my
care.
game.
I don't care. We're not betting money. What does it
Hey, you think the
matter?
Browns are gonna beat the Cowboys? Because I didn't even. I gotta be honest with you. I didn't even want to bet on that game. I feel like it's gonna be. Let's look at the odds on it.
I don't care. Like I have to show the Browns some
I'm
love.
not telling you not to bet on it. I'm just letting you know. So
I know
the
what the
Browns
odds are.
are 2.5-point favorites.
Oh,
Okay.
for real? No, I didn't know. Really?
All right. So
Damn.
that's kind of weak, if I'm being honest. Which means
And for the
they're
Browns,
favored to bet to win less than a field goal. That's close.
I'll take it. A win's a
But
win, folks.
you want the that just means it's going to be close. That's the
Yeah.
way that Vegas looks at it. So you want the Browns over the Cowboys, right?
Do I really need to answer that? Whose child are you? Of course I.
I'm just asking. I'm making sure because I'm going to bet on. I'm going to put these bets in.
Well, the thing is, like, I gotta show the Browns some love because this is our new home. I mean, they're never gonna be the Saints, but like their fans have just sucked me in. Like, just oh
They
my
do
god,
that, right?
their fans are amazing. Cleveland Browns fans, they're fucking amazing. Okay, so I've got to show them some love. I love Cleveland, like the city of Cleveland. I love being here. I don't know why people hate it. I don't get it. And everybody knows how I feel about Dallas. So fuck the Cowboys.
People hate Cleveland because they've never been, and then people who hate Cleveland who live here hate Cleveland because they've never left.
You're right.
That's
Oh
really
my
what it
God.
is. There's no reason to hate Cleveland. Cleveland's awesome. I love it here.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have Cleveland over Dallas. I don't know why I didn't upload a picture of that game. I guess randomly, of course, of all the fucking games, or it didn't load properly. So otherwise, I would show a little thumbnail for it. But okay, so you got New Orleans over Carolina. You got Cleveland over Dallas. Those are two games that you actually have like a dog, like a hand in. You know what I mean? So
Right.
um, I guess. Let's see. Pull up the schedule. I think I'm gonna take a tough one. I'm gonna take a tough one. I'm gonna go Texans over Colts. Um, I guess that's one that I would technically have a dog in. Um, since we are from Houston for the most part. They are 3.5 point favorites. Houston over Indianapolis. So I am picking the favorite. So, all right, you're up.
First of all, I would just like to say that we are not from Houston. You are from Houston. Just to clarify.
Okay.
How is that even up for debate? Like, okay.
You live more of your life in Houston than you did in New Orleans.
Begrudgingly. I didn't love a minute of it, okay? Like, shit. Oh, I really want to bet for the Steelers, but
You.
I know it's not a good choice living up here, is it? But I think isn't Atlanta favored to win that game?
Let's see. Let's look at the odds. Steelers. Yeah, Atlanta is 4.5 point favorites.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
That's
All
one of
right.
those. To me, that's one of those coin flip games. Especially, it's really has to do with the fact that Russell Wilson's not playing.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot about that.
So they're playing Justin Fields, who was Chicago's quarterback last year.
Yeah.
He's not a bad quarterback. He just played for a bad team. You know what I mean? So
Okay, so nobody that I know from up here is watching this today, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bet on the Steelers.
he's going to take Steel. Okay, so that's an underdog. That's your first underdog. Steelers over Atlanta, and I feel like you're just picking that just because you hate Atlanta.
Fuck yes, I am. I mean, I probably won't do that every week, but I mean, I might. I think I should just have standing bets for New Orleans against Atlanta and against Dallas, and then we can bet on other shit.
You're betting with emotion.
So you're fucking right. Like I said, we're not betting for money or like who's doing laundry or anything. So yeah, fuck it.
um, I bet you the Dolphins are going to tear up if Tyreek Hill's going to play.
Oh, they certainly
playing
had a
bad,
fire
bro.
lit under their asses today, didn't
I wonder
they?
what the odds are. I wonder if the odds even changed. Let me refresh real quick. I bet you the odds changed after that.
Oh God, we didn't even think to check that, did we?
I mean, Miami's 3.5 point favorites over Jacksonville. I'm gonna go Miami over Jacksonville. They're 3.5 point favorites. Um, Miami over Jax. We're betting 6 games. We're halfway through, so
Um, I'm voting for Detroit over the Rams.
that's a solid pick. Um, what's the odds on that? Let's see. Do I not have this one either? Dude, like all of my I need to do better, be more diligent about these thumbnails. I guess seems like okay. I just downloaded them all at once, and then I guess they just disappeared on me. Um, okay, so Detroit is a 4.5 favorite, 4.5 point favorite over Los Angeles. They do expect that to be over 50 points scored, too. So that's gonna be a high scoring game.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. I mean that's Matt Stafford versus oh, what's his face? I can't remember his name. And Sunshine, who played for LA. So that's the NFC Championship rematch over LA. Stafford got his ring. Okay, who do I got? Oh, Chargers over Raiders. I'm gonna go Chargers over Raiders. That's an easy pick. Do I have a thumbnail for that? I do. Chargers over Raiders, and let's look at the odds. Where are the odds? Okay, here we go. Los Angeles is only a 3 point favorite, but I call bullshit on that. Just in simple fact that what's his name? Um, what fuck? What's his name? Jim Harbaugh is the new head coach of the Chargers.
Oh God. Yes. I really do like Jim Harbaugh.
I like him too. I like him too. I
really
like his
do.
brother John Harbaugh has been with the Ravens forever.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh obviously has done a lot of good stuff in football. He apparently was watching film too much last year for the Michigan Wolverines. So he left. He was like, I'm out. Fuck college football. Um, so I think the Chargers are going to be really good. Always they always had a solid squad the last couple of years. They just had a shit coach, in my opinion, who made excuses when they lost and shit. So, and the Raiders did beat the shit out of the Chargers last year, like 70 to like 25 or some shit like that. It was
Are
crazy.
you serious? You know I've been
Yeah,
out of the loop. Holy shit.
yeah, it was ridiculous. So,
Yeah.
your boy Sean Payton coaching the Broncos last year got
Whoa,
the
whoa,
shit
whoa.
beat out of him too. There was like 75
He is
to
not my
like
boy
20
anymore.
something
He's not my boy anymore. No.
by the
That's
Dolphins.
the final the minute he set foot out of New Orleans. No, that divorce is final. I have moved on.
Okay. All right, we got two more bets. What you got?
I am taking Bears over Titans.
Bears over Titans. That's an interesting pick. Okay, because I didn't want to bet on this game because they're playing a rookie quarterback. You know what I mean? And he was the first overall pick. I forget his name's Caleb something. But like a lot of people like him, but I'm just never sold on rookies. I'm never,
Well,
especially quarterbacks.
But here's the thing: you got to remember that the only real research or any attention I've paid at this point is to the Saints. Like, I know who they've drafted. I have not paid attention to the rest of the league yet, honestly. And I plan to catch up, but I just wanted to show the Bears some love because, like, I'm old enough to remember, like, part of their glory days, not all of
The
clearly.
85, the Bears,
But,
the Bears.
and I don't have anything against the Titans. Like, there for a while, it's like when they were still the Oilers, it was like, that's so lame. Like, y'all, no, like, y'all were the Houston Oilers. But I was really young then. I didn't really. So it's nothing against the Titans. I just really felt like I wanted to show the Bears some love, honestly.
Look, they are 4.5-point favorites over the Tennessee Titans.
See, there you go. It all worked out.
But I don't know. That's a weird pick for me. Like, maybe give them a few weeks of solid play, and maybe I'll feel comfortable betting on them. But they're rookie quarterbacks. I don't know. He's starting out the gate too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe he'll be right. Okay. So what do we got here? Here's an easy one. The Bills over the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah.
That's a solid choice. Bills over Cards. Boom. Let's look at the odds on that one. Okay, so yeah, the Bills are 6.5-point favorites. So they're pretty much expected to win by a touchdown. I think it'll be higher than that even.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're a good team. They got a good defense and all that. So, and the Cardinals are not. All right, so we got one more.
Oh, I have one more?
Yep.
Oh, shit. I wasn't even thinking because I didn't know I had one more. Oh, Lord. Okay.
You can pick a game that I picked. Just you can't pick the same team.
Yeah. We talked about that. I think I'm gonna I think fuck no I don't.
This is where it's getting hard here.
especially when you haven't watched in like 3 years, you don't know any fucking stats or anything.
Just so you know, the Vikings. This is one of the games that are left. The Vikings quarterback is done for the year. He got hurt during preseason, so
I was
that
just gonna
Vikings
call the
Giants
Vikings. Are
game
you
isn't as
serious?
solid as you think. I can pull up the odds for you if you want to pick that.
Shit. No, I mean,
Before you make the pick, I can give you the odds.
yeah, because I was totally fixing to lay it down for Minnesota. Damn.
Yeah, Minnesota is 1.5-point favorites over the Giants, and the Giants
That's still something.
suck. The Giants won I think maybe 2 games last year.
Oh my god, are you serious?
So that's not as solid of a pick as you think.
No, I was no, you know what?
You might even get props for taking the Giants in that game. If I'm honest,
Props from who, bro?
for the bet.
Okay.
If you win,
I don't know. Give me a second. I mean, all right, fuck it. I'll call it for the Giants.
you want the Giants over Minnesota?
Why not? Why not? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
It sounds like it's about 6 of one, half a dozen in the other at this point.
Yeah, it's very close. Giants over Minnesota. I hate Minnesota anyway. So
Why?
that whole city sucks.
Minnesota is not a city.
Yeah, it is.
Minnesota.
It's all one city. There's only one city. They only have one city. So Minneapolis, Minnesota, whatever.
What?
Minnesota.
Okay.
Shit. What about that? I'm gonna take your boy, Denver. Sean Payton over the Seahawks. Because, like,
out of my face with
what's
that
his
shit.
face? What's his face? Pete Carroll retired last year, or this
Oh.
offseason. So he's working more of an administrative role for the Seahawks, but he's not coaching anymore.
Really?
So I'm going to take Sean Payton.
I missed so much, man.
He is one in a rookie quarterback. But Seattle is in rebuild mode, so
Yeah.
Denver over Seattle. All right, so we have our bets. So Mom's got New Orleans over Carolina, Cleveland over Dallas, Steelers over Atlanta, Detroit over Los Angeles, the Rams, not the Chargers. Chicago over Tennessee, the Giants over Minnesota, and Cincinnati. I have Cincinnati over New England, Houston over Indianapolis, Miami over Jacksonville. I have the Chargers over Vegas, and I have the Bills over Arizona and Denver over Seattle. Those are all money lines, all straight money lines, guys. Tell me what you think, and we're about to go find out what's happening. Peace out, guys.
Oh, I got to turn the show off.